Yo, what is going on, everybody? Looks like, just make sure the lights, make sure I got everything. I'm a little, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little scrambled trying to make sure everything's all set up. Well, what is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. G.I. Joe, the deck building game. Yeah, man, we're going to have some fun. We're going to get destroyed. It's going to be a great old time. So what's up, guys? Let's see what we got. Let's go, Joes. What's up, Jason? How's it going? We got Michael in the house. Yo, Joe. What's up, Michael? Ready to see Andrew can thwart Cobra's plans for world domination. We're gonna see, man. It's gonna be a little tough, but we're gonna try. Michael Brown, no dice in this game, right? There are dice, dude. We don't want our guy to fail to Cobra's nefarious plot. Unfortunately, there are dice, and well, I mean, depending on how you look at it, these dice, and I wanted to talk about. You brought up a good thing, Michael. Let's zoom in real quick so I can show you. There are dice. You could see up here in the top right corner. The dice out of 6 sides. These are D6s. There's only 1 success on there. There's 5 misses, as you can see here. So it is tough. So, you know, if you're going up against a, even trying to kill a Cobra battalion, you need 2 successes. I need to at least be rolling like 12 plus dice with only 1 success. It is rough. I am of course kidding, but it feels that way. It's a 50-50 shot with the dice. 3 sides have misses, and the 2 sides have a single success, and 1 side has a double. But man, sometimes I just get nothing but blanks, even though I'm like maybe even going after a 2. I only need 2 successes, and I'm rolling like 6 or plus dice, and I whiff completely. It's brutal at times. It's brutal. Let's see. There is dice. Yeah. British Shock. Nice. How long is the intro wait? Yeah, I usually start at 9 every time I stream. So it's either Tuesday or Wednesdays, and then Fridays, and it's usually at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what's up, by the way? Welcome, welcome. Anthony in the house. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, dude? What is up? Hope you're doing well. Not to chill with a beer and watch Andrew play. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. What are you drinking tonight? Happy Tuesday. Jason Blaine's in the house. What's up, dude? Thank you so much. We played this game the other day. 3 players. That's awesome, dude. You enjoyed it? You enjoyed it? It is a good game. Let me start off by saying, yeah, these dice are legit rough. Michael is absolutely right. Before we get into it, I will say, guys, if you haven't yet, please click that like button. It seriously helps out the channel, feeds the algorithm. I truly appreciate it. And if you do want to support even more, I do have a Patreon. You get access to the Discord. We have a fantastic time on there. So thank you to all my Patreon members. Truly means a lot. And thank you for all the rest of the support from you guys as well. With that being said, I do want to add this really quick because this is important, an important distinction. We're going to be doing solo, just 1 character, not 2-handed. So I got to say, man, let me start off with a little compliment sandwich. All right, we're going to do a little positive at the beginning, positive on the end, right? Those are our buns. But in the middle, I got to talk about something. So first off, I've really been enjoying the game. Shout out to Renegade Games. They sent me this review copy. Thank you so much to them. Truly appreciate it. I do really like the game. I think it's super cool. It does a lot of cool things. I like playing the cards for the abilities, going on the missions, but also using those cards to recruit other cards. You have a wide range of selection to recruit from. I feel like recruiting the cards is fairly easy. Going on missions is cool. Rolling dice in this deck builder, I really like that stuff. Getting the vehicles and all that sort of stuff. It is very cool. All right. But the rule book is a mess. It's a mess. And I honestly I thought this was going to be an easy jump right into it. And I thought it was going to be pretty crystal clear. But it's really not. The rule book is, like I said, kind of a mess. I went on Board Game Geek. I was doing some research. I feel like I've been doing a ton of research on the past 3 games I streamed. But this one, there's some rules that are debated, even I feel like even still to this day. One in particular being the end of turn effects when you're playing solo. So you have this little token right here. It says end of turn and then solo. So we would get a turn and then we would flip this And then it has some additional text right here, end of round. All right. So the debated thing was, and the rule book even kind of states this, that there usually in a normal game, there's an end of turn effects that you would do. Some cards say at the end of a turn, so on and so forth. That in the rule book, it kind of says as a solo player, you don't do those end of turn effects. And then afterwards, you would discard your hand, draw back up, and then you would flip to this side, go through another normal turn, and then perform end of turn, and then end of round. However, it has since been confirmed by the designer through multiple times that I've seen, and I've got pictures. I was going to add them. He did say the intent of the solo play was every single time, even on this, and it's confusing because it even says end of turn. After this turn, you resolve end of turn effects. Then you flip this over, and then you resolve end of turn effects, and then end of round effects. That's how we're going to be playing. I do have pictures. I just forgot to add them onto OBS. But that is the way that it seems like it was intended. There is the Renegade Games Discord channel. They have it pinned up there, the turn structure, which it verifies this as well. So... but it was crazy because I've watched a few different playthroughs, people online on Board Game Geek. Everybody's like saying different things. So that's the way that we're going to be playing. But, so with that out of the way, drinking a tall can of Modelo Oro. Simple. There you go, dude. That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Rufus in the house. What's up, Rufus? Got overrun with battalion guys. I gotcha. Zartan was hard to take out. Is he in the core? He is. He is in the core. I only have the core box so far. I do think I'm going to add a few more things to this. Make sure to deck build and not just put out fires. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Michael Brown, what's up, dude? I love that it comes with solo mode out of the box. That's true. That is true. And it's fun. Like I said, it's been fun. And with that being said, the rule book it needs some clarifications, but not all the answers are on Board Game Geek. And I had to do a little bit of research to find those on the Discord and stuff like that. So that is unfortunate. But again, to end that out, it's a solid game. If you can actually find those answers, get through some of that stuff, it's a solid game. Yeah, yep. And I didn't even realize that, Jason, until kind of later on. I was like, why am I keeping track of these success and failed missions? What is this going to do for me? And then sure enough, there was a card that, depending on how many successful missions you have, add this much to the threat. SBGK, what's up, man? Rulebook is terrible in this game. It is, dude. It is. Yeah, it's been rough. I've had to do a lot of research, more than I was expecting. And afterwards, dude, I feel like I was just ready. I was like, you know what? Whatever rules come up that I don't know, I'm just making a ruling on the spot. So I will say that there are probably going to be some things that I do wrong. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we're going to try. We're going to do our best. But yeah, some of the things in the rule book, they definitely could have been clarified more. So with that being said, and hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you, man. Okay. So with that being said, let's start shuffling while I'm talking. Let's get our leader out. Who we're gonna be? We got our Joes out here, GI Joes. 6. We got our 3 starter cards here. I don't really like comms in solo. I was playing the past few games. I was doing or target teammate with 3 or fewer cards and hand draws 1 card. I was using that on myself. But then I looked it up, and still even in solo, you're not supposed to do that. However, I think going forward after this playthrough, I am going to do that. Because, discard 1 uncovered card from the lineup and replace it. It's not that exciting. It's really not. So I think going forward, I am going to do myself. I can draw a card if I have 3 or less. All right, so we got Flint. It's got 2 for vehicles. So let's find Flint. Let's get his leader out here, his promoted leader, and let's shuffle these in. I'm just going to put this on top, kind of put these a little bit further down, and then we'll shuffle. Yeah, and there's just silly things in the rule book that, could have been clarified. Like, I wasn't even aware of the service rifle, and I wasn't the only one. that the service rifle deck had to be like it was its own thing. At first, I was shuffling it into this main deck as well. So, yeah, just simple stuff like that. Just simple stuff like that. I was one of the first to review this game and spent a lot of time making sense of things before I was able to enjoy the game. It's a really good game, though. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's absolutely. If you can get past the rule book, do a little bit of research, figure out some answers. It seems like that's for most games. But I just feel like with some games, you know, you have those questions and it's just right there in the rule book. This one, I just feel like there were just simple stuff they could have clarified right on the spot. But yeah. Okay, so let's just give this a good shuffle. And our ability is, if there are 2 plus transports in the hangar, target player draws 1 card. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's see, and we are going to be doing mission 1. I was debating on mission 2. I did lose. What did I win? No, I lost. I lost the last game I played. It was close. I got to the finale, stage 3 finale. How did I lose? It was by the threat. It was by threat. Because I think I had a side. What is it? A side mission. Yeah, that also bumped up. Like it was probably one of these precision strikes at the end of the turn, and I was close. I think I needed like 7 successes, hits on the finale, the stage 3 finale. I think I got like 6. It was super close. It was super close. All right, I think this is good. Let's get our leader down here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Explosives. We got Stalker. What is that? 5, 6. Okay. All right, let's get these dice down here. Okay. Let's shuffle these up. Stage 1 complications. Hey, Tim, what's up? Good luck with the game, sir. Thank you so much, Tim. Really appreciate it. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. New alliances. Yeah, I think Jason picked that up, too. I think that's going to be the next expansion I get for this. Kudos on the shout-out from Quack Loeb and Board Game Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was super cool. That was super cool. Yeah, channel jumped up a little bit, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I was surprised. Pleasantly surprised. All right, let's see, and we are going to be doing the full 3 stages. I think that's good. 1, 2. Let's put these over here. Okay, 1, 2. And I do have the success and failure tokens right up here off screen. I'll just talk, throughout. If it ever comes up that we need to know how many, I'll just verbally say it. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Okay. All right. So let's flip this over. And this is protect the satellite. We need 4 successes, marksman or tech. When this card enters play, add 2 Cobra battalions to the lineup. Oof. Sharks. Let's put this, we'll put this over here. That might be good. All right, we got that shuffled. Oh, we got to shuffle our deck here. Okay, shuffle this up, and then we should be ready to rock. All right, so we marksman and tech, marksman or tech. Unfortunately, we don't have any marksman or tech out here. Distraction could be good. Change the single die hits results to doubles. That could be good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I believe we're ready to rock. Yeah, man. It was cool. Let's see. I think Shadows of the Serpent adds a lot to the game as well. Command Center. So we are using a playmat here, Mike. This is by Game Toppers. Shout out to Game Toppers as well. Check them out. Links in the description. Playmat's fantastic, man. I use this. This is my favorite mat out of the whole lineup, man. This is it's a 3x5, but the artwork is just fucking sick. I mean, you just walk into the game room, you just see this beautiful thing, this fantasy world on the table. Got a dragon right up here. There's battles throughout right down here that you can't see. Super cool. Super cool. You see this little guy's torch right here down at the bottom. See, he's got a little torch. That looks like he got another one over here. Yeah, it's like a huge battle right under here. There's castles. It's fucking cool. There's a lot. There's up here. There's like they're storming the castle up here. Oh no, they're riding out. They're riding out the battle. Okay, so we got 2 GIs. I guess we'll just get started. So we have our leader. It's vehicles. But we're just going to do the recruit phase. So we're going to get 2 recruit phases. So we only have, I'm just going to put these in the discard. Well, actually, you know what? I might keep one. So we have 3 recruitment points. For each other Joe with vehicle skill in this mission, +1 wild skill. I could kind of use this with this guy, this other vehicles. I could instead buy this service rifle. I know I've been seeing a lot of people not like the service rifle, but for the 2 recruitment points on my very next round, that's not too bad because it's going to be on top of my deck. Maybe instead... Yeah, okay, let's go for this guy. So I'll spend this 3. And we will keep second effort. And this will go. Okay. End of turn, but there's nothing that's going to take place. 4, 5, bring this one down. Last recruit, so we have 4 points. 4 points here. Yeah, I'm still not that thrilled. But we did get this guy for each other Joe with vehicle skill. +1 wild skill, so that it would at least help a little bit. Should we just do that? Yeah, that's fine. So 3. Spent those guys. And this guy's just go away. We'll keep this guy here in the reserve. Okay. There's nothing to no end of round or end of turn to take effect. Threat meter. We're on the blue, so nothing's going to happen. And then number 2 on here is just going to take our threat meter up 1. So now that we're on green, it can never go back to blue. So let's flip this. At the start, we're going to get Protect a Satellite. Is going to come out. 2 complications. If we have a tank, a vehicle in our hangar with the tank symbol, we can possibly take advantage of our vehicle in here. So when this card enters play, add 2 Cobra Battalions. So they are going to cover up, it just says to the lineup, so they're going to cover up the leftmost. I'm going to put that here. I guess we didn't draw yet, of course. And this is one thing. I'm going to probably get lost with a few, maybe do something like that out of order. Oh, crap, I didn't draw my cards yet. Something like that. All right, so we drew 2. Shuffle this up. 4, 5. Okay, bring this down. So we have our lift ticket. We have 2. So we have 3 G.I. Joes. We need 4 successes. I think we take out some of these guys before it gets too crazy. Any 1 skill. And then if you defeated a side mission... Yeah, but that's not going to help us right now. We could just leave this in play for now. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's take our vamp. Let's move this up a little bit. And let's bring... Yeah, let's bring him. Any 1 skill, we'll use vehicles. I like to put the dice right on there so I know kind of how many dice I'm going to roll. I guess we'll bring in this guy. 4, is that enough? Is that enough? Yeah, let's stick with that. Freddie, what's up, man? Yeah, Nemesis is awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god, Rufus. Oh, dude, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. All right, we're going after this Cobra Battalion right here. 2 successes. All right, here we go. I got everything else. All right, we got the 2. Cobra Battalion is good. We'll bring these guys back. They'll come down here. I can't do anything else with them. Vamp comes back. And let's try to play our G.I. Joes. Let's take our 2 guys here. And let's try to take this out. We need 2 successes again. All right. We do have a reroll with second effort. Yeah, reroll 1 die. Yeah. All right. So we fail that, but the side missions, I'm not too upset about that. All right. So we use these guys. This guy comes back. We are gonna save. Reroll 1 die again. Okay. Let's go to recruit phase. So we have 4 points. 4 points. 4 points. Do I get 2 service from that? No, not 2 service. But if I get 2 service rifles, I could kind of... Oh, what do we got? We got marksman and tech. Or tech. Marksman and or tech. We got this right here. It costs 7, though. If this mission fails, you may defeat 1 Cobra Battalion in a lineup. It's not bad. For 3. Let's try. Let's play that. So I'm going to spend 3. I try to keep track, like I spend the guys like that. And then we just have 1 more point, so that's going to be discarded. Let's draw back up. 4, 5, bring you down. Okay. There's no end of turn stuff that needs to take place. Nothing on the cards. Let's flip this. And now it's our second turn. Next guy we will need is tech and tracker. So we can try to... We got a tracker right here. Okay. 19. Only 19. It's not bad. It's not bad. Those rookie numbers. Okay. That's funny as shit. Okay. Marksman or tech? Do we try to take out this Cobra Battalion? We do have our leader here. How many recruitment points? I feel like I'm really slacking on the recruitment right now. I might actually buy a service rifle or 2 next time. I'm still only going to have 4. Yeah. Now I could... Marksman or tech... Alright, so what we could do... We could do something like this. We do have Clutch right here. So he's going to have a wild right here with Flint, our leader. He's going to have 1 wild. But it says for each other Joe with a vehicle skill, which Flint does, plus 1 wild. So that'd be 3 dice. We'll play this guy as well. If this mission fails, you may defeat 1 Cobra Battalion in a lineup. So at least we'll get something else. That'll be 4 dice, 5 dice, and I can re-roll. But if I fail, that threat is going to go up like crazy. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. Let's do it. Oh, so get 1 here. 2 here. We'll bring in this guy. And bring in this guy. Okay. All right. So that's who we're bringing. Let's see what the complication cards are. Story mission, reroll 1 hit. Story mission, discard 1 Joe from this mission. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's see. All right, so we got 3 hits. 3 successes. We have to reroll 1 hit. It is still a success. So let's actually play this. Reroll 1 die. Ah, damn it. So close. So close. Okay. All right, so we fail that. Go up 2 on the threat. Ugh. Oh, man. Okay. If this mission fails, you may defeat 1 Cobra battalion in the lineup. All right, let's bring these guys back. Ugh, this is getting ugly. This is getting really ugly. Okay, let's actually play this comms. Discard one uncovered card from the lineup and replace it. That APC is really expensive. Tracker. I guess we can keep that. Martial arts. Let's get rid of this one. A tomahawk. Okay, this has failed. Damn it. All right, recruit phase. This is going to be rough. I think I'm actually going to... Tech or tracker. I'm going to spend 2 to get this service rifle. My recruitment points are just not lining up. Yeah, I know. What's up, Jordan? Yeah. Dude. Keep it under 20, Rufus. You're doing good, yeah. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I do like the complications. Yeah, I do like the complications. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. End of turn. There is no end of turn. But we are going to do threat meter. I believe that's... No. Yep, so we're going to draw first. So we have 3. Shuffle this up. All right, come on, man. Come on, man. 4, 5. Okay. All right, then end of round. Threat meter, it's going to go up 1 from the green, and then it's going to go up 1 more. Oh, we're already... Okay, let's flip this. Start of the turn, we're going to bring in Decode Cobra's secret transmission. The Joes have intercepted a strange broadcast signal of unknown origin. They'll need to decode it before the transmission ends. All right, so right when he comes in, place this token 3 spaces above the threat marker. 1, 2, 3. If the threat marker reaches that token, the mission immediately fails. Going to bring in 1 complication. We need 5 successes. I think we might just try to go straight to recruit here. We'd have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd have 6. We have tech or tracker. We do have this guy with tracker 3. He does cost 6. He does cost 6. There's no vehicle advantage on there. He would also give 2 recruitment points. A Cobra battalion is going to come in, but it's only going to advance once. I think that's what we do. We could alternatively just get our promoted leader. He has 3 tracker as well. He has 3 tracker as well. Yeah, let's do that. We have our leader in play here, so we're just going to go straight to recruit, and we're not even going to attempt it. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to use all 6 to get our promoted leader. Flint, he's got 3 vehicles, 3 tracker. If there are 2+ transports in the hangar, +2 wild skill, and target player draws a card. I like it. This guy's going to go out of the game. Okay, let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No end of turn. No end of turn stuff. This is going to flip. Okay, back to us. Back to us. So we have 2 vehicles here. 3 tracker, 3 explosives. So what would we have? We'd have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he says each other Joe with a vehicle. We do have vehicles here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice. 8 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6. We could get this tomahawk too. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go on a mission. Alright, so we're going to get 3 dice here. Let's see. Shelf of Opportunity. I love that. I love that, dude. Shelf of Opportunity. It's such a positive way to look at it, dude. Right? It's so... See, look, I try to frame things positive. I like it. I like it. Tim, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Shelf of Opportunity is at 37. Damn! You need to get on that Shelf of Opportunity, though, dude. Okay. Let's get this guy on. He's got explosives, so nothing's going to help here. Okay. Let's get this... Oh, shit. We're using our vamp. We can't bring them all. Damn it. So we got to bring this guy. He's going to give 1 wild for each other Joe with a vehicle skill. Right here. Plus 1 wild and 1 other Joe here. That's 4 for our vamp. 7 dice. 7 dice. All right. Plus 1 difficulty. Damn it. So it's 6. Do you believe in miracles? Oh boy. Oh boy. Add 1 face down complication to the next story and this goes up. Yeah, this is not looking good, guys. We might actually be playing 2 games here. Okay. This fails. And this goes back. Add 1 face down complication. So the next story that comes in is going to get that. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Okay, recruit. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the next one? Vehicles and stealth. Could get this 5 tomahawk. Plus 2 to explosives. If Stalker is the only Joe on this mission, plus 3 wild skill. This guy costs 7, of course. We could... Alright, you know what we're going to do? What do we got? 7? 3, 4, 5... No, 6, I'm sorry. We're going to buy this one. Spend 3. And then we're going to buy, for 3, distraction. Ooh. Okay. Okay. End of turn. There's nothing to resolve. No story mission stuff. No card effects. Threat meter. We're going to bring in a Cobra Battalion here. And then we're going to raise this up. Yeah, this is going to be a short one, dude. This is going to be a short one. This is going to be a short one. And the plus 1 difficulty didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. Okay. Okay. Let's go to, let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring this out. This is the finale. Rescue the scientist. The scientist responsible for the mass device technology should know how counteract its effects. Should know how to counteract its effects, but the scientist is in Cobra's clutches. So this, if we have a jet, we'd have an advantage on this, but the Cobra Battalion is covering it up. It says, add complications to this mission equal to the number of players. At the end of each round, not turn, at the end of each round, each player gains 1 Cobra Trooper. We need 4 successes. Oh, boy. Jesus, game sounds mad. Oh, boy. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have Distraction, we have Jinx, Comms, Second Effort. We don't have good stuff here. So I think instead what we're going to try to do is go after this Cobra Battalion. I'm going to try to go after the Cobra Battalion. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think also maybe we get rid of this APC. Let's do that first. Let's play this Comms. Choose one. Discard 1 uncovered card. That just means a card with no Cobra Battalion from the lineup and replace it. Let's do that. That APC is nice, but it's expensive right now. Okay. Played that. Reroll 1 die. Yeah, I say we just go after this Cobra Battalion. We get some more recruitment points. We're only going to have 3, man. This is rough. This is rough. This is rough. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll hold off on this because that is at the end of each round, not turn. So nothing's going to... This is gone as well. That was only for that other mission. Yeah, so let's go after this Cobra Battalion. Bring in Jinx. Martial arts of 4. So we're going to do the martial arts. We could save this. Has 3 vehicles. That could help out with this one. But then I won't get the recruit point. That's the problem. So let's bring him. It's only going to add 1. Since this is any 1 skill, then we're going to go with martial arts. And yeah, okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got 4 hits. Cobra Battalion is gone. These guys come back. Back to the hangar. Yeah, and I guess we're just going to save in the reserve this one. So we're going to get 3 recruit points. Man, that's rough. That is rough. I mean, we could, as much as I don't like it... Let's get this one, this all in. Ignore the results of the die roll. Reroll all mission dice for 2. Okay, let's draw up. 1, 2, 3. Canadian Mustache, what's up, man? It's rough. It's rough, man. I feel like your question should be, right when you come onto the stream, what's up, guys? How bad is it going? How bad is he losing right now? Let's see. New botany Kickstarter. Yeah, so the only ones I went in, I'm getting glimpses of the chat here and there. So the ones I went in recently for is, I did go in for Skyterra Horde. I went in for the new, or the Returning Player Deluxe. That pay monthly stuff, I forget what it's called. That is beautiful and dangerous at the same time. I went in for that, and then what was the other one I went in for? I did go in for a little bit more of Guards of Atlantis too. I like the game a lot, dude. I really like it. And then I'm gonna go in for Company of Heroes a little bit more. So 1, 2. All right, that's our 5. Bring this down for 6. Okay, this flips. Okay. All right. So what do we got here? We got Jinx here. Vehicles are man, it's still not good. It's still not good. How many recruitment points? 2, 3, 4. Oh, man, dude. I guess we could get him. Next one is marksman or martial arts. I'm getting a lot of them with like or as well, when some of them have and, so you can use both skills. This guy calls 6. Tracker and martial arts. He'd be a really good one. Wild Bill. We definitely want to get Wild Bill. He's got 3 wilds, plus in the yellow, which we are, +1 hit this mission. But of course we don't have that yet. I mean, what I could do, as much as this sucks, what do we got here? +30 vehicles, +2 recon with this Skyhawk. Can only fit 2 people in there, but we do have an advantage with jets. But nobody else right now has vehicles in my lineup. So I guess what we, and that costs 3. I'd have 1 left over. Yeah, I'm just finding I'm having like a lot of recruitment points like left over, like wasted. I think what we're gonna do, yeah, as much as this sucks, I don't want to fail this. Each player gains 1, or it's +2 on the threat track. It already puts me in red. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to recruit. So if I get the Skyhawk, yeah, I think so. So let's instead do this. Recruit, let's spend these 3 guys to get the Skyhawk into the hangar. We're going to save this all in up here. Okay. All right, so end of round, or end of turn, nothing's triggering. Story mission, end of each round, each player gains 1 Cobra Trooper. It's going to go in the discard. Okay. Threat meter, Cobra Battalion comes out. And then we're going to go up here. Okay. Oh my god. Let's draw up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Flint. It's got 3 vehicles. So what we could do, if we bring Flint out with their Skyhawk, he's got +3 vehicles. Flint's got 3 vehicles. So that would be 6 right there alone. But we can only bring 2 people. I guess I could, yeah, just bring in Lightfoot. He'll add 1. If the mission fails, you may defeat 1 Cobra Battalion in the lineup. So I could still get rid of that. And we can re-roll a bunch of dice. It's risky. Yeah, Canadian Mustache, I really like the game. Last playthrough, I feel like I say this out all the time. It was much better. I got to the finale. I was recruiting very well. It was just flowing really nicely. But for right now, it's just been rough. I feel like the recruitment points and what's been on the board just hasn't been lining up for me. It is what it is. So yeah, you want the Skyhawk. Yeah, man. All right, so let's go after Rescue the Scientist. All right. We're going to take the Skyhawk with Flint. It's going to be 3 vehicles. We have 3 vehicles as well because we can do vehicles or stealth. So we got 3 vehicles from the Skyhawk, 3 vehicles from Flint. Oh, and this is interesting. If there are 2+ transports in the hangar, +2 wild scale, and target player draws a card. But I guess since we just used it to come onto the mission, it's not in the hangar right now. Yeah, that I don't know about. Okay, and then we're going to bring in Lightfoot. So if we fail this, at least we can get rid of this Cobra Battalion. It's only going to add 1 here. And we do have changed the single hit die results to doubles. and we also have ignore the results of the die roll, re-roll all mission dice. So hopefully we don't get a complication that says you cannot use utilities, which would really suck. Okay, let's see what we got. Put Major Blood into play. Okay. Major Blood right here. At the start of each player's turn, so we're going to have to remember that. Okay, and we have a Precision Strike that's going to come in as well. Which is going to increase the threat meter at the end of your turn. Okay. Let's see, here we go. We do have some rerolls. Oh boy. Let's see, let's go over here. And we need 4. Okay, we got 6. Oh, that was a little scary. That was a little scary, I'm not going to lie. Okay. All right, so we have successfully completed this one. We go down on the threat track, and target player draws 2 cards. Okay, this was a success. These guys come back. And it does say for the Skyhawk, since we were using the plane or the jet advantage, after the mission return Skyhawk to the hangar, which is pretty cool. And this Precision Strike, we do have advantage on that with our Skyhawk as well. We definitely want to take that one out. The battalions from Major Blood, I'm not overly concerned about right now. And we have vehicles right here. And we did just draw a clutch that has 2 vehicles. For each other Joe with vehicle skill in this mission, +1 wild. Okay, okay. So yeah, let's go again with the Skyhawk. So we're going to go in with clutch. He's got 2 vehicles. 3 vehicles from the Skyhawk. And let's bring in our other Joe. We can only bring in 2 guys. Okay. We got 3 successes right here. So we did complete this. And are we going to get rid of this guy? No. I feel like we need recruitment points right now. So we're going to keep him in play right now. And we did have advantage. So Skyhawk's coming back. It's pretty badass. Okay. Tracker. What's next? So we got marksman and vehicles. Alpine's pretty good with the tracker. I feel like that's going to be useful. If this mission fails, gain 1 card from the main deck. 3 tracker and 2 marksman. We do have a marksman. We do have a marksman right there. I definitely want Wild Bill. 4 marksman and 3 stealth. We have a Tomahawk right here. Yeah, let's play comms. Let's get rid of Alpine. That sucks. Rocket launcher. Discard 1 complication attached to this story. Okay. All right, so that's going to be our turn. Well, what are we going to keep? Ignore the results of the die roll. If we keep one, what do you got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 recruitment points. It looks like Wild Bill and a rocket launcher. Yeah. So let's not keep any cards. We need 6 for Wild Bill. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Wild Bill. Oh, we got a shark. 2 wild skill. Can only bring 1 person on there. So instead for 3, let's get this rocket launcher. Okay, end of turn. Nothing is out. Let's flip this. Let's draw up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the start of each player's turn, place 1 Cobra Battalion on an uncovered card in the lineup with a cost 5+. Let's just put it right over here. Gotta go for it. Yeah, man. Okay, all right. It's starting to pick up a little bit. All right, also start of turn. New story mission comes out. We got Destro attacks. Destro is working with the Cobra Commander. With this ruthless foe in the mix, the Joes have their work cut out for them. Put Destro into play. 1 complication. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. I messed up. Before we do this, we have to put in the new level 2 complications. So take the discard level 1 complications with the level 2s. Shuffle this up. Frag, what's up, man? I believe in the Joe team. Thank you, dude. We played it as 2 vehicles available in the beginning of the turn. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, that's one thing. You know, I remove it. So is it technically not in the hangar anymore? But I like your rolling. I think I'm going to do that going forward. Okay, so we're starting to pick up some speed here. We're starting to pick up some speed. Okay. All right, so this is good. We got 1 face down with Destro. Destro comes in. Here he is right here. Okay. Destro is, we need 5 successes. He has explosives and martial arts. Reroll all double hit die results against the story mission. At the end of each round, not turn, draw 1 complication. And we already resolved his effects here. So I definitely want to go after Destro. I'm still not too concerned with the battalions yet. Although I am going to want some of this stuff. So maybe I take out some of those guys. Reroll all double die results against the story mission. So against him, they're still okay. And we have explosives and martial arts. Okay. Okay. But we are going to have to watch. So at the start of turn, so he's going to bring in a battalion if we don't take care of him. And since we're on yellow, it's going to bring out another battalion. Okay. All right. And recruitment-wise, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. I definitely do want to go after him. Explosives and martial arts. So we have 3 with Wild Bill. Plus we're in yellow. Plus 1 hit to this mission. So that's 3 dice and a guaranteed hit. Explosive. So Skyhawk isn't going to work. If there's a leader on this mission, there is not. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a guaranteed hit. Alternatively, I could go after 2 of the Cobra battalions at the end of each round, and this is going to be the end of round. Draw 1 complication. Which sucks. Start of each player's turn. Oh. If I get rid of the battalions, what's under these? Lady J, 3 tech and 3 tracker. I could instead go after Major Blood, marksman and vehicles, 3 wild, 3 vehicles. I could save these 2 Joes for maybe a battalion. That one might be okay. So, what are we looking at here? Yeah, I think we do that. Let's hop in. Let's hop in the vamp. Let's bring Wild Bill. He's got 3 wild. Plus 1 hit since we're in yellow. Let's go after Major Blood. I think that's fine. Let's bring this. So, using the vehicles. And then we know we gotta, I'm just gonna bring in this die for a guaranteed hit. 6 dice, so we need to roll at least 3. Maybe save these 2 G.I. Joes for a Cobra battalion. I guess. Okay, so we definitely got it. We got 6. Major Blood's out. Okay, these guys come over here. Vamp comes back. Let's use the Vamp again. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to use, just so we can kind of guarantee, not guarantee a success, but do a little bit better. Let's use the Skyhawk +3 vehicles. So any one skill will use vehicles, and these guys wild. Let's just use the vehicles as well. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do something like that. So we need 2. And yeah, we'll go after this one right here. Alright, we got it. So Cobra Battalion's out. We'll still keep these guys in for the recruitment. And we will say, no, we might need that. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we get Lady J? I think we do. I think we do. Because this Cobra Battalion is going to cover up Lady J. So yeah, let's get her. Yeah, let's get her. So 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and that means we would save this. Okay. Okay. Man, it's crazy. Okay. No end of turn up here. And we even got that extra hit from that. Yeah, I forgot that. Okay. Story mission, nothing to resolve. I guess let's... End of each round. Okay, so we would draw first. Okay. I know. I know. Yeah, Desto's a pain. Those double hits. You gotta take him out prior. You gotta take him out prior. For sure. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Let's draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Comms. Man, I gotta get rid of comms, dude. Bring this one down. Okay, so now, end of round. So, at the end of each round, draw 1 complication. Put Desto into play. Okay, do we have any end of round over here? Nope. Threat meter. Cobra Battalion, covering up Torpedo. And then we have to advance this. Ugh. Man, okay. All right, start of our turn. There are no start of turn effects. We're ready to rock. So we have Lady J. Recruitment wise, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We want to try to take out Desto, right? Explosives and martial arts. I don't really have a good team for it. So instead... This is only at the end of round, not at the end of turn. So we still have 1 more that we can kind of leave go. But, yeah, next time. Oh, man, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Okay. I say maybe we go after the battalions. 1 more time. We hopefully get a better team with explosives and martial arts. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. So, let's go after... one of these battalions. Let's take Lady J. If there's a utility on this mission, no, we don't have one. Okay, so we're going to use any one skill. I guess we'll use tech. 3 for tech. And let's bring in... Do we bring in 1 more? Yeah, let's bring in 1 more. So we're going to roll this against this Cobra Battalion. Need 2 hits. Which we got 4. Okay. Alright, these guys come back. Vamp comes back. Let's go after this Cobra Battalion. Right? Because we're not going to do anything else with them. So let's take this back out. Clutch. He's got 2 for vehicles. And the wild. I'm going after this battalion here. 2 successes. We got it. We got 3. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Comms. Should we use it? Should we use it? I'm thinking about getting rid of the shark. Yeah. Shipwreck and poly. 2 recon. So what do we need? Marksman or martial arts. We got 3 martial arts here. 3 martial arts here. Next one is tracker and tech. Tracker here. Explosives and martial arts. So this guy is good for this one, and our next story. So I'm thinking we get him. If Stalker is the only Joe on this mission, +3 wild skill. That could be really good. Okay, so what's our recruitment cost? So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess what we could do. So we got 6 here. Let's do that. Let's reserve this. And yeah, so recruitment. We'll pay the 6 for this guy. Tracker and martial arts. Tracker and martial arts. Okay. End of turn. This is end of round. Nothing here. So we're good. Let's draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skyhawk comes in. Get this G.I. Joe coming down. Flip this. Okay. Whew. We're going to make it happen. 16 in the queue on game found alone. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I'm reducing the amount I back, dude. There's too many in my pipe as well in the queue. And plus, I just can't anymore. With some of these companies, they're just really turning me off from backing any more games. And I mean, I already have so many good games anyway. So, okay, all right. Okay, so let's see what we can do now. Let's see what we can do. Do we go after Desto now? Do we go after Desto? What do we got? Explosives and martial arts. So we could do this. Martial arts. We have Wild Bill with 3 wild. We're still in yellow, so +1 hit. Yeah. Yeah. And this is it is a group mission. Shit. Because I do have this diffuse. If you defeated a side mission this turn, go down on the threat. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's take the vamp. We're going to go after Desto. Coming in with Stalker. 3 martial arts. Wild Bill's going to tag along. 3 wild. +1 hit since we're in yellow. And we're also going to bring in this G.I. Joe. And we do have all in utility. Ignore the results of the die roll. Reroll all mission dice. All right, let's see. So we need 5. We need 5. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, we have... Oh, snap. We have 4. Oh, +1 hit. We got the +1 hit from Wild Bill since we're in yellow. Got the +1 hit. So we got to have the 5. All right, Desto's out. Desto's out. Desto's out. All right, Desto's out. Desto's out. Cool. And recruitment wise, we have 5, 6. We could have 7. Tracker and tech. You have tech right here, marksman or martial arts. You have martial arts, 2 marksmen, 4 marksmen. We could have 7. Could have 7. 15. Yeah, that's a lot too, man. It is a leader. If you are the active player, +2 wild skill, 4 marksman. Yeah, we got to get this guy. We got to get this guy. So we're not going to use this. We are going to save this then, this diffuse. Okay, let's go to recruits. So we have 5, 6, 7. Spend all 7. Get Hawk. 4 marksman, 3 stealth. Okay. All right. End of turn. There's no end of turn stuff. So we are going to draw up 4, 5. Okay. Bring this one down. Story mission. There's no end of round stuff on those. Threat meter. Cobra Battalion. And then we are going to go up 1. Okay. Back to our turn. Okay, so let's see. Should we go after 3, 4, 5, 6? I don't really like the cards, though. If we come in with this guy, we need 5 successes. We have 4 marksmen. This is marksman or martial arts. We got 4 marksmen. If you are the active player, +2 wild skill. So we'd have 6 marksmen. 6 marksmen. And we only have 1 other Joe that we could bring on. So we're going to roll 7 dice. We need 5 successes. We do have a second effort. Reroll 1 die. We do have this utility, change all single hit die results to doubles. Yeah, I'm just worried about this complication. I think we still go for it, though. If we succeed, target player draws. We go down on the threat meter, and target player draws 2 cards. If we fail, destroy all vehicles in the hangar and used on this mission, except the vamp. Yeah, I think we go for it. I think we go for it here. We gotta go big. We have some reroll stuff. And changing die results. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so let's take the vamp. Oh boy. Bring in Hawk. Using the marksman. 4 for the marksman. If you are the active player, +2 wild. It's going to be marksman. Bring in this G.I. Joe. Okay. 7 dice. We need 5 successes. Let's see. +1 difficulty. Okay. So we need 6. We need 6. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. You know what we could do? We have 3 successes here. We need 6. So what we could do, we could re-roll 1 die. If it turns into a hit, we could use this to change all single hit die to doubles. So that would be 6. I think we got to do it. Let's play this. God! God, he's died. God! Tired. Oh. I feel like I could have come back. Like I feel like that was the one. That was the one. I just needed one. Yeah. Okay. Destroy all vehicles. And I don't know, is destroy you discard? Destroy sounds like it's like they're gone. I think so. Vamp comes back. Vamp comes back. Failure. God. Bro. Dude. What in the world, man? Dude, I just needed one more. Who thought it was a good idea to do 50% is a success? Come on. Destroyer's gone? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. God. I guess the only thing we can take away from that is it didn't increase our threat. Stupid Destro stuff, man. Okay. Alrighty. What do we do now? So let's keep this diffuse. We'll reserve diffuse. Yeah, we could have drawn 2 cards. That could have given us, you know, we could have gone on this defeated this Cobra battalion, and then if we defeated that side mission, went down on the threat, God, it just all would have worked out beautifully. God. Okay. Yeah, that's going in the 2023 highlights right there. God, that's annoying. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Recruit phase. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. Okay. And our Skyhawk's gone. That way, it's just cool. Okay, recruit points. We got 3, 4, 5, 6. Next one is tracker and tech. We do have a 3 tracker, 4 tech. For each side mission you control. Yeah, I like this guy. For 5. So 4, 5. Yeah, 1's wasted. It's fun. Oh, right. God, I'm so salty about that. I'm so salty. Live by the roll, die by the roll. God, dude, that sucks. Okay. All right. End of turn. Nothing is going to be resolved, so let's draw 2. Oh, nice. Cobra Trooper. 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Cobra Trooper's out. Let's bring this down. Okay. Flip. Start of turn. Scan for secret location. It's a race against time. The Joes need to find the location of the rare elements before Cobra can power the device. At the start of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup. There are no complication cards that come in. We need 6 successes. We have to succeed at this one. We go down 2 on the threat track, and we draw a card. I'm not worried about that trooper right now. At the start of each player's turn, so that is going to come into effect now. Because that comes in, and then it's the start of my turn. Okay. Okay, so what we could do... If we try to... Oh, man, I can't believe I'm even considering this, trying it right away. If we go try to... There's no complications, so it's just a straight 6. So we have 3 tracker. For each side mission you control, +1 hit this mission. We have 3. 1, 2, 3. +1 hit this mission. I think we go for it right now. So we would roll 3 dice, tracker. So we roll 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. 6 dice with 3 guaranteed hits. So we need 3 successes. Yeah, we gotta go for it. We gotta go for it. Yeah, Cobra's messing me up, man. All right, let's do this. Draws 1 card. If it's a Joe, we could go after a Cobra Battalion, play this diffuse, go down even more, you know, from this card draw. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's go with Spirit and Freedom. All right. Tracker and tech. We got 3 tracker. For each side mission you control, we control 3 side missions. It's going to be a +3. And we're going to bring everybody. We got to make sure we get this. And he's got 3 vehicles, but we can't use that. And if there was a leader on this mission, draw a card, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. So we have 3 guaranteed hits. We just need 3 successes. I probably shouldn't even say it out loud at this point. I put something into the ether that just jinxes it. Okay, thank God. All right, so we got 4, 5 right here, plus the 3, so we got 8. Okay, all right. So we go down 2, 1, 2, and we draw a card. Okay, and it's Lightfoot. We got 3 explosives, rolling 3 dice. If this mission fails, you may defeat 1 Cobra Battalion in the lineup. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. I haven't forgot about getting rid of the GIs, but I still feel like I'm slacking on recruitment points. If I get rid of 1, what am I looking at? 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at 6. That's 5. Gonna try to get rid of that. 5. I guess we could. What's the next one? Any 1 skill. Let's get rid of one. Let's get rid of it. Okay. All right. We're going to go after this Cobra Battalion. 3 explosives. Yes! 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 Diffuse. If you defeated a side mission this turn, go down on the threat track. Okay, let's go to recruit. We have 6. We determine, well, what do we got? Stealth and martial arts. Yeah, I think we get torpedo. Yeah. Stealth and martial arts. If sea transport is used, this mission +2 to wild. I'm probably not going to... Oh, wait. Did I have another? Oh, that's if the mission fails. Yeah, let's get torpedo, though. Yeah. Okay. This card is not defeated by the end of your turn. Okay, draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Gotta go big. Just roll good this time, not like you normally do. Yeah, that's the hope, man. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying, bro. Go for it, go Joe. Thank you, fellas. Okay, I do like this one too, this drone strike. Only costs 4. Choose 1 Joe on this mission. Their highest skill becomes wild. You can see the cards a little bit closer here. Looks like it's starting to get a little out of whack though. Artwork is cool. I do like the artwork. All right, so we have to resolve the end of round effects. And the stage 2 finale is coming in. We gotta draw one more. We do have Flint, Cobra Trooper. Man, are you serious? Out of this whole deck, Cobra Trooper. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so no end of round. Play this card during your turn. I guess it's not currently my turn right now. Okay. Threat meter, Cobra Battalion. And we're going to go up one here. Okay, flip. Story comes in. Grab the rare crystal element. Cobra won't give up the rare elements to power the mass device without a fight. And it looks like they've learned from their earlier mistakes. If we have a tank, we could get some sort of advantage. Put Baroness into play. This mission has +1 difficulty for each mission in the success. We have been failing this whole time, so this isn't as big of a deal as it otherwise would be. So it's +2. +2. So it's 4. We need 4 successes, at least for right now. Baroness comes in. Story missions must be started by a leader. Comes in with 2 complications. Okay, put Baroness into play. This mission has +1 difficulty for each mission, so we need 4 successes total. Hey, you might win. I know, dude. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't put it out there. Don't put it out there yet. Okay. 2 complications. Start of our turn. Play this card during your turn, so we'll play out the Cobra Trooper. Okay, so we do have a leader. We could take this on. It's any one skill. We have 2 guys with martial arts, 4 martial arts, and 3 martial arts. So that's 7 dice. That's not bad. Using the vamp. So that's 7, 8, 9 dice we could roll, but still, with these complications, I think I want to take out some of these guys first. There's no end of round, start of round, end of turn stuff on the mission, on the story mission. So I think it's okay for now. But I got some really good guys. And we do need to start it with a leader unless we just take her out. So stealth and tracker. We do have 3 stealth, 3 tracker. I think we take her out. If Jinx defeats a story mission, return her to your hand. That's pretty good. Oh. So what is it? Any one skill. So I determined we would use martial arts. That's 7 dice. 8, 9 dice. 9 dice for 4 successes. 2 complication cards. I don't know. What's our recruit? 4, 5, 6. We'll have another Cobra Battalion. This guy's just going to go back to discard. It's going to be a little while until we get him. There's no end of turn, end of round effects here. There's not here either. If we save our leader, or if we just go after her. Maybe do we just go after her now? Stealth and tracker. Maybe we just go out after her. It's not good, Mike. Rulebook's not good for this one. Nah, it's pretty bad. I had to do a lot of research. Okay. Maybe we just go after Baroness. And then, oh, this is if we defeat a story mission. What do you guys think? 9 dice against the story. We need 4 successes and then whatever the complications say. 7 dice. Actually, stealth and tracker 6, 7, 8 dice against Baroness. Yeah. 9 dice against the story, 4 successes, 2 complications, 8 dice against the Baroness. The Baroness's thing says it's only story missions must be started by a leader. So I mean I could save Flint for next turn. I'd have 4 recruitment points. I could go after the 2 Cobra battalions. Just deal with those now. If I fail, +2 on the threat, shuffle the Cobra officers and put 1 at random into play. Oof. What do you think? What do you guys think? Any suggestions? So it's either split them up, take out the battalions. If I succeed at this guy, he destroys all the Cobra battalions. I'd be rolling 9 dice. 4 successes needed, 2 complications. Baroness, I'm rolling 8 dice, 4 successes. What do you think? Go big? Go big again? Should we go? It's always the answer. Go after the main mission. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Vamp. Story missions must be started by a leader. We have our leader, Flint. Any one skill, we are going to use... We're going to use martial arts. We're going to use martial arts. Okay. So he's only going to add... He doesn't have any martial arts, so he has 1. Jinx has 4. 3 martial arts. And we're going to bring him in with 1. Oh, we don't have... We need more dice. You need to lower your threat. Yeah. And plus, I mean, if we defeat it, -2 on threat, and it defeats all the Cobra battalions. Okay, so we just need to roll 1 additional dice. +1 on threat. Okay, that's not terrible. I'd rather have this than something else that affects like the die rolls or something. Each player shuffles 1 Cobra trooper into their deck. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Okay, we need 4 successes. Let's not get too excited. We have 3. We roll 1 more die. Oh my god. Oh my god, my heart is pounding. Okay. And there's nothing that says we can't do doubles. Okay. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Defeat all Cobra battalions in the lineup. Yes. Yes. Talking about. Come on, Joes. Come on, Joe. All right. And we are. Well, what do we got? So 4, 5, 6. What did we determine? What's the next one? It's against. It's a boat. We need a boat. We need a boat. Recon and tech. 3. We did like the Joe, or the drone strike, right? The Joe strike. We need that Joe strike. So we have 6 right now. That'd be 7 if I bought both of those. Recon and tech. Recon and tech. I really want to buy both of these. Choose one Joe on the mission. Their high skill becomes wild. I really like that. So if I do that, 2 additional. If there's a leader on this mission plus 1 wild skill, he's got recon. I guess we do that. Let's do that. So we're not going to get rid of this GI. We have 6 drone strike and shipwreck and poly. Well, actually, before we do that, okay. 2. Try the drone strike. Yes, right. Right. Yeah, I got lucky on the complications. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay. All right, good. Let's see. Vamp comes back. Mission effects, Cobra effects, Joe effects. So there we go. He's discarded. Okay. Discard a card. Draw to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, what is up with these troopers, man? I gotta get rid of these guys. This flips. Okay. Well, now we have to shuffle in. We're on stage 3. We got to shuffle in the stage 3 complications. And we have Under the Sea. Somewhere hidden in the Atlantic lies another rare element. That's thousands of miles worth of ocean for the Joes to search, and every second counts. This mission has +1 difficulty for each mission in the failure pile. We have 3. At the end of each player's turn, draw 1 complication. It's going to come in with 1 complication, but it has 4. We need 4 successes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So we need 7 successes. 7 successes. And we still have Baroness out there. Story missions must be started by a leader. Next one, so we got Recon and Tech. We have Recon here. We have a garbage hand here. Next one is Martial Arts. We have just an absolute crap hand. Okay, comes in with 1. Okay, so comes with 1. At the end of each player's turn, draw 1 complication. That's going to get out of hand pretty fast. But there's not much we can do right now. I guess we just try to go after, oh man, Recon. I think I might save this. I guess let's play this out. I think I might save this drone strike. Yeah, I think I might save this drone strike. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I have many cards that grant me recon or tech. I could be wrong about that. So if I save this card, I mean, there is a 2 tech right here. I do have this sniper rifle, 2 wild, 4 tech. That's not bad. It only costs 3, so I could still save the drone strike. This would also allow me to maybe go after this Cobra Trooper, get rid of him. Yeah, I think that's the play. All right, so let's do that. Let's use the Vamp. Oh, we can't start it anyway. We don't have a leader, so yeah. Okay, so let's go after the Cobra Trooper. We're going to use Recon, this GI, And service rifle, if this card is part of a side mission, +1 wild. We got the 1 success. Okay. Drone strike, because we're only going to buy mainframe. So let's put drone strike up here. Okay. Recruit. We have 4. Gonna buy mainframe for 3. Rock and roll comes out. Hell yeah. Okay. Mission effects, Cobra effects, Joe effects. Okay, so we have, at the end of each player's turn, draw 1 complication. Okay. Moray Sea Assault, Precision Strike. At the end of your next turn, fail the current story mission and discard this card. Okay, nothing else. Let's draw 1, 2, comms. God damn it. 5, bring down drone strike. Okay, let's go to threats. Cobra Battalion comes out, and then we're going to advance this. Flip this back. And that's at the end of your next turn. So I believe that's going to be after this turn. Okay. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? Ignore the results of the die roll. Reroll them all mission dice. We do have a leader. So it must be started by a leader. We could go after this. Stealth and recon. I think that's what we're going to do there. Because this one is recon and tech. We got stealth and tracker. We do have stealth here. Stealth and recon. But I don't want to fail this. Maybe we actually... We could do this. So we have 4 tech here. Our Hawk says if you are the active player, +2 wild. So he's going to be rolling 3 dice. 1 because he doesn't match any of the skills, but then +2 wild. So that's 7 dice. And we bring in Lightfoot. Right? And then so maybe we also play Drone Strike. Choose 1 Joe on this mission. Their highest skill becomes wild. So that could be Marksman. So that'd be 4. So I'd roll 4, 5, 6. That's 10 dice. I think that's what we do. No, I'm sorry. That's 11 dice. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. 11 dice seems like a good amount. But I guess if we don't take care of this one, yeah, we succeed at this. Oh, at the end of your next turn. Okay. Okay. So if we take care of this, this won't matter. Yeah, I think that's what we do. If we did it the other, what is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's take the vamp out. Let's go for a little joyride in the vamp. Story missions must be started by a leader. Hawk is a leader. If you're the active skill or active player, +2 wild skill. So currently we're rolling 3 with him. 1 for just him and then +2 for the active player. Let's bring on mainframe with 4 tech. We have recon and tech. And we'll bring on Lightfoot here with an additional die. Okay, then we will play Drone Strike. Choose one Joe on this mission. Their highest skill becomes Wild. We'll do Hawk. His highest skill is Marksman, which is 4. So we're going to be rolling this and then 3 more dice. So 4 dice for him now, plus 2 for being the active player. So he's rolling 6 dice just for him. Yeah, that's 11 dice. 11 dice. Plus we do have a reroll. We do have a reroll. So let's do that. Let's start with this first so we don't forget. So 4, so 6 here, and then we'll start like this just so we'll go down the line just so I remember. Okay, let's do it. Okay, it's just another precision strike. Not bad. At the end of your next turn, fail the current story. Okay, and discard this card. Yes. This is a story deck, random. Yeah, so there's, and this is just mission 1. So there are, I believe there's 4. So there's actually 5 different stage 1 cards. You just shuffle these up, choose 2. The finale, there's finale with these gold borders. So there's 1 for each stage 1, 2, and 3. Those are going to be the same. But you got 5 different ones for stage 1 before you get to the stage 1 finale. So you always play with 2 of these. So these will be mixed up. So it could be a little bit different each time. And then there are 2 missions in the book. Okay, let's put these back. All right. Not too bad with the precision strike. As long as we can complete this, this is at the end of your next turn. Oh, so this won't actually take effect until our next turn. But this one will resolve and just get discarded. We won't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's 7. It's 7. You're right, Rufus. It's 7. 4 plus 1 difficulty for each mission on the failure pile. You're right, but we do have the reroll. So let's roll these first. Let's roll these first. We need 7. Okay, there's 5 right off the bat. Okay, there's 5 there. We have the 2 misses here. We have 4 for this guy. Oops. Woo, yeah, baby. And then just 1 more for this guy. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful right there. I like that. Roll that beautiful dice footage. All right. We got 7. 8, 9, 10. We got him. Got him. Okay, we go down 2 on the threat and draw 1 card. It is Lady J, a promoted leader. Whew. Okay. So she has 3 tech, 3 tracker. If there is a utility in play, this mission plus 1 wild skill. So I believe in the rule book, it does clarify. Again, this was also something I saw differently on the forums. It says if there is a utility in play this mission, plus 1 wild skill and draw a card. So if we were to play, let's get these guys out of the way first. If we were to play her first, there's currently not a utility in play, right? So this wouldn't take effect. But this you can use at any time, even after dice are rolled. So I've seen it both ways. And the way that I like it is, like, she's always checking for this the entire time, in my opinion. So as soon as you play the utility, this would then take effect. We would get to roll an additional die, and we would get to draw a card. But I do believe it specifically says... That's how confident I am. I even forgot the rule book, I think, upstairs. But I believe it said that her and another guy's, they have to be used prior. But it's just kind of annoying. I really like, after this, like when I'm just playing by myself, I'm gonna use this, that she's checking for it all the time. So she would just roll an additional die and draw a card. That's how I'm gonna do it in the future. It's just more fun to me. All right, so this one is gonna resolve this turn. This one is going to resolve next turn. But this one needs 5, of course. We have 4 stealth and tracker. We have 3 tracker, because I would actually just go right after. We could just go after the battalion. Let's use this comms quick. Let's get rid of this. Okay, it's a tank. That ain't bad. Yeah, oh man. That's not going to do anything this turn. That's just going to get discarded. I guess we just go after this Cobra battalion. Just manage them. Yeah, I guess let's just do that. Let's just do that. Okay. So we're going to use tracker. Any one skill. There it is. 3. Italian goes back. Vam comes back. And what's our recruit cost? So we got 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9. So I think we save this. Oh, if we got 10, plus 2 wild skill, and a tomahawk here. Plus 2 explosives. That needs explosives. Plus 2 to tracker. That's not bad. Martial arts is next. We don't have anybody with martial, but we do have this. I do want to buy this sniper. It needs a tank. If a leader's on this mission, plus 2 wild skill. It can take 3 people. Vehicles and tech. Maybe I do the sniper rifle and cutter. Although having another transport right now might really be handy. I kind of like this tomahawk, but I want to keep this. At the end of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup. I think we can manage that. Maybe we get this back. Okay. So actually, let's... Vehicles, though. Ooh, vehicles. Okay. Let's actually spend all 10. We're going to spend all 10. We're going to spend all 10 for sniper rifle. And let's see what else. Oh, actually. Yeah, and I guess tomahawk. Okay. All right. All right. Mission effects. So end of turn effects. End of your next turn, which is this turn, fail the current story. There are no current stories in there. And discard this card. Baroness isn't going to do anything. At the end of your next turn, so at the end of our next turn now, this will take effect. So we draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I like this one. I like it a lot. Okay, flip it. Start of... So we bring in secure the rare liquid element. So we only have this one and then the finale. Okay, the ocean floor holds many mysteries, but that'll be the least of the Joe's problems if they don't stop Cobra from obtaining the rare liquid. At the end of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup. There are no complications that come in. And we need 6 successes. If we succeed, -2 on the threat meter. If we fail, +2 on the threat leader, and put Baroness into play, which she's already in play. So we must start, since she's out, we must start it with a leader. We don't have any leaders here. I wasn't planning on doing this one anyway. I got to get rid of this one. Yeah, I want to get rid of this one. Although failing this isn't too bad, but I think we can still take this one out. We do have Wild Bill. We need vehicles and explosives. Vehicles and explosives. The finale, we need a tank. Maybe we can get this one next time, but we can only take 3 people. Hopefully we get a leader. If a leader is on this mission, +2 wild skill. We do need marksman or explosives. If we use this against that, we do get a +3 marksman. So if we have a leader and we use this to go in there, we get 5 dice right there. And we could take Wild Bill on that excursion as well. Since we are in yellow, +1 hit this mission and +3 wild. Actually, I really like that actually. So what else can we do? Maybe instead we have this Stalker. If Stalker is the only Joe on this mission, +3 wild skill. So he'd roll 4 dice. If we take the Tomahawk against this, which it does have advantage on, +2 explosives, which we need vehicles and explosives, but this tracker won't come into play. So what is that? 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 4, 5, 6. That's 6 dice against that. I'm not really... Actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we bring in the Tomahawk? Oh, it is vehicles too. Yeah. What am I thinking? Okay. +2 vehicles. So +2. We have 3 vehicles here. So we have 3, 4, 5. Add the sniper. 6, 7. And then we bring in the Stalker for 1. We won't get his if the Stalker is the only Joe on this mission, but it's adding an additional die. I want to save Wild Bill to complete this. Okay, let's do that. Tomahawk, because we don't need a Tomahawk for this one. So Tomahawk, we're going to bring in lift ticket. So +2 explosives. I guess then why am I actually going against? Because that's just gonna add tracker. Oh, because it's gonna add explosives too. Yeah. Okay. +3 vehicles. Bring in Stalker. If Stalker is the only one, but he's not, so he's just going to add 1, and then we're going to use, I guess we'll use this afterwards to see. +2 wild skill. Okay. All right. We need 5. Oof. Well, that ain't good. So what does that mean? That just means this is going to fail. And we'll bring this one in. We'll still use Wild Bill for this. We'll still keep Wild Bill. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So since we're not going to be able to keep sniper rifle, I mean, we'll do the +2 wild skill since it's basically like an instant. Roll 2 more dice. Maybe I'll get 2 double hits. Oh my god, so close. Oh, I got 1 double hit. Oh. Yeah, okay. All right, so close, so close. All right, fail that. That's fine. That's fine. We are going to keep Wild Bill for here. We're going to just try to go straight for the finale next. Okay, so let's go to recruit. We'll just discard this. Grants us no points. So we have 6. We have 6. Now, we determined we wanted to get this because we have advantage on it. If a leader is on this mission, hopefully we get a leader. And +3 marksman if we have advantage. And we will have advantage. And it does say... Yeah, there's no additional things like if, depending on how many cards are in the success pile or failure pile, it gets that much, it gets that much more complex. Okay. All right. So then let's just get All Striker for 4. And we have 2 more. We're just going to let those go to waste. I'm not going to get a service rifle at this time. Okay. All right, end of round stuff. Or end of turn, I should say. At the end of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra Battalion to the lineup. Okay. Because mission effects first. Cobra Battalion to the lineup. Here we go. Okay, nothing here. At the end of your next turn, which this is it, fail the current story and discard this card. Okay. And so when we fail, we go up 1. Oh no! Oh no, dude. Oh no, okay. Okay, I put the... Oh, thank God. I got so scared. The thing that I just bought is at the top of my deck, and the failure is destroy the top card of their deck. But we bought the All Striker, and it comes right into the hanger. I'm still scared about what it's going to defeat. We still need a leader if we don't take out Baroness. And if a leader is on this mission, +2 wild skill. Okay, it's a regular GI. Hey, regular GI. Okay. All right, so threat meter, bring in another Cobra Battalion, and we go up on the track. Okay, let's flip it. Start a turn. Oh, I guess we got to draw up first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, what a garbage hand. 2 GIs, a rocket launcher, reroll a die, discard 1 complication attached to the story. I guess it's not terrible. All right, start of the turn. This is going to come in. This is destroy the mass device. This is the final showdown. Either the mass device meets an explosive end or the entire world is doomed to obey Cobra. Okay. Put Cobra Commander into play. Cobra Commander comes into play. At the end of each round, not turn, discard all uncovered main deck cards in the lineup. Story mission gets +3 to the difficulty. Okay, so put Cobra Commander into play. If the threat meter is not red, also put Destro into play. My goodness. My goodness me. All right, reroll all double hit die results against the story mission. At the end of each round, draw 1 complication. So we got end of round, nothing else here, and 1 complication. Okay. So at the end of this turn, none of these are going to trigger. It's at the end of the round. So we have 2 more rounds until that triggers. God. And so we got a +3 difficulty. So this is a 10 right now, and re-roll all double hit results, and we must have a leader. So we are definitely not fighting that right now. I guess we'll say that. We could also play this rocket launcher now. Discard 1 complication attached to this story. we're not going to use this for anything else, right? We only have 2 GIs, so I guess we get Wild Bill down here too. I want to keep Wild... we might actually have to use Wild Bill. Yeah, I think we're going to have to use Wild Bill. Yeah. Okay, let's instead draw 1 complication. So let's do this. Destroy 1 complication attached to the story. We'll just destroy that, turn that over. That's out of the way. Okay. I know, dude. I know. Destro has to go down. I know. Cobra Commander 2. That +3 difficulty is brutal. Yeah, at the end of draw 1 complication. Yeah, that's rough. Explosives and martial arts. We do have a 3 wild. We are still on yellow, so we get a +1 hit. So we get 3, 4, 5. We do have some rerolls. And this is reroll all double hit die results against the story mission. But this changes all single hit die results to 2. That's not going to affect, or his thing isn't going to affect this card. And we do have a reroll 1 die. We want to keep the all striker because I don't want to draw it. I don't want to put it in the deck. Actually, maybe I should. But we don't have a leader. And we don't need marksman. Yeah, okay. So I guess we do that. I think we go after Destro first. Yeah, because that complication is that's gonna get out of hand. So let's do this. Let's take the vamp out. We need 5. So we get 3, 4, 5 +1 guaranteed hit. We need to roll. Yeah, okay. Let's take the vamp out. Let's take on Wild Bill. Come on, Wild Bill. You got it, dude, man. You got it, Wild Bill. Come on, Wild Bill. We get a guaranteed hit for being in the yellow. Take on 2 other GIs. We do have a reroll here and a change single hit die results to doubles. So we need to at least roll 4. Oh, he came back. Oh, he came back, dude. He came back. He came back. Yes, got him. All right, we took him out. We took out Destro. That was a big one. That was a big one. Okay. So they are coming back. So let's take these guys back. Now we got to determine. I want to determine if I'm going to get rid of one of these GIs. So we can only keep one of these 2. I think we keep this one, the distraction. So if we take that out, we have 2, 3, so 5, 6, 7. Marksman or explosive. We have 3 marksmen. It's going to be 6. Yeah, okay. So let's burn. As part of a successful mission, you may destroy this card. We'll destroy that GI. We will save distraction. And we will go to recruit. So we have 6. We're going to buy rock and roll. Marksman or explosive. He has 3 marksmen. Okay, mission effects, Cobra effects, and Joe effects. Nothing here. At the end of each round, that's not turn, so that's not going to trigger. And we have her here. Okay, so let's draw back up. 2, 3. Oh, I think, yeah, we're getting some good stuff. We're getting some good stuff. So we got Spirit and Freedom. 2 marksmen. We got 3 marksmen. For each other Joe with a vehicle skill in this mission, +1 wild skill. That would be nice. And one thing that I didn't know about my previous playthroughs that I saw on, it's just one of those things, you know, you just browse some of the forums, you're like, oh, I did not know that. I thought you had to pick one, like if one said, like if this said vehicles and recon, if you had a Joe that had both of those skills, vehicles and recon, I thought you had to choose one for that particular Joe. I understood you can play different Joes, and like if one had recon and another one had vehicles, you could apply those skills. But I didn't know. It's just one of those things. It sounds so simple now, but if one Joe had two skills with vehicles and recon, you can use both of those. So if we were going up against a card that had recon and marksman, I could roll 7 dice with this one guy. I didn't realize that. Okay. The good thing is there's no complications attached. So right now, we have to start it with a leader, which we do have rock and roll. It is a leader. And it's 10 difficulty. Oh, snap. Does that also mean... Oh, snap. Drone Strike just got so much stronger now. Because if I play this guy, like I'm just talking about, he has 3 marksmen. This is... Oh, that's marksman or explosives. Shit, thought it was and. But if it was and, marksman and explosives, could play marksman, drone strike, choose one Joe in this mission, their highest skill becomes wild. I could turn this 4 recon into 4 wild. Oh, I could just be wild, so I actually could roll 7 dice. The wild can just be a marksman. It can be anything. Yeah. Okay. Oh, snap. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... And we only have 3 Joes. Our all striker can only hold 3 people. So if we do this... If there's a leader on this mission, +2 wild skill. And it's +3 marksman. So for this all striker and rock and roll, this one is rolling 5 dice. +3 marksman. Oh yeah, we're going big. We're going real big. We need a whole nother dice set for this. So 5 dice. This one with drone strike turns recon, its highest skill, into a wild. So he's going to roll 7 dice, 5 dice. 2 marksmen. For each side mission you control, we have 2 side missions plus 1 hit. And he's got 2 marksmen. So that's 2 dice. And this one won't matter. For each Joe with a vehicle skill in this mission, +1 wild. So he's only going to add 1 more. Oh, yeah, man. So what are we rolling? 5, 7, that's 12, 14 with 2 guaranteed hits, 15 dice. 15 dice. 15 dice. I mean, we do actually have to get 10 successes, so it's not as good. But we do have change all single hit die results to 2. Ooh. Do we go for it? Yeah, we got to go for it, right? Yeah, 2 hours, 16. Yeah, let's go for it, man. Okay, all striker. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is where we're gonna do. This is where we're gonna fail or succeed. Okay. All right, it's got to be started by a leader. Rock and roll. So 3 marksmen because we have advantage on the finale with the tank. So +3 marksmen. If there's a leader on this mission, +2 wild skill. That's going to be marksman. And then we're going to roll 3 marksmen for this guy. We are going to play this drone strike. Choose one Joe on this mission. Their highest skill becomes wild. So 4. So that's going to be 4 additional dice. All right. We're also going to play this guy for 2. And for each side mission you control, +1 hit this mission. So we're going to roll... We're going to have 2 guaranteed hits. Okay. Oh, Energize Cube dice sound badass, dude. That is badass. That's so cool. I can't follow everything what you guys are talking about, but are you guys just talking about more GI Joe stuff or okay. All right. And then we're also going to play this guy for one additional die. We're going all out. We're going all out. Okay. There's no complication cards. It's just a straight up 10. We need to roll 8 successes. So we have 5 dice here, 7 dice here. We need to roll 4 more dice. So we need to roll 4, 5, 6, 7 more dice after this. That is right, right? Plus 3 marksman because we have advantage using the tank. If there's a leader on this mission, which there is, plus 2 wild skill. Plus 3 for marksman. We use the drone strike, choose one Joe on this mission. We chose rock and roll. Their highest skill, which is 4 recon, becomes wild. We're going to turn that into a marksman. So that's 4 more dice. 2 marksmen right here. For each side mission you control, plus 1 hit. We control 1, 2 side missions. That's where we have this. And this guy has 2 vehicles. So he's only going to roll 1 wild dice for each other Joe with vehicle skill on this mission, plus 1 wild. So we're not going to worry about that. So he's just going to roll 1 more. So we have 3. We need 4, 5, 6, 7 more dice. Okay, let's go. We need 8 successes, and we can change single hit die results to doubles. Here we go. 7 more dice after this. Okay. All right, we have 5 hits. Oh, and we just... That's it. Let's see what we can get. Change all single die results to doubles. Okay, so we're rolling 7 more dice. Let's track this. We have 5 hits right there. 7 more dice. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoo, snap. Okay. So that one counted as that. So we take this down to 4. So 4 more additional singles. So 8 single hits. Play this. So it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 hits. 22 successes. 22 successes. You win. You win. Yes, we did it, baby. We did it. Holy smokes. That was wild. That was wild, dude. That was wild. We started off so rough. We started off rough. I just felt it, man. I was like, it's not happening. The recruit wasn't lining up. I was having too many leftover points that weren't going to use. I was getting just a bunch of like comms that weren't granting me any recruit points, along with like, 3 points. There wasn't really too much good stuff out there. If there was something I could buy, I felt like it was still only granting me 1 recruit point. I just felt like it wasn't lining up. But sure enough, slowly, over time, came back, baby. Came back. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I do like this game. I like this game a lot. Go Joe. Go Joe. I like this game a lot. It's really cool. The dice element is really cool. Is really cool. And there are some mitigations on the, for the dice, which is good. You love to see it. Reroll off the 1 die for each Joe on this mission. Now, this one was one I had last game that I was actually... I was wondering about. I didn't search for it yet, but it says each player returns 1 of their Joes on this mission to their hand. I'm assuming, like, let's say we roll with this guy. If we play this, because it's like an instant, we can play this after dice are resolved. If we take this guy back, I'm assuming his die that he added would come back as well. And I'm assuming you would only play that just because if, like, you'd have to separate the dice then at that point. This guy's rolling 4. Let's keep those over there. This guy's rolling 3. Let's keep these over here. This guy's rolling 1. And if we have, like with these guys, they all have enough to succeed, then you could say, okay, well, I don't need this guy on this mission. But the deck is super cool. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool gear, a lot of cool utilities. So, you know, picking and choosing different things, you know, and that's one thing. You can make your decisions by what, you know, on what you buy, because you can see what the current story mission is, right? You have some other side missions out there, other group missions, but then you can see the next story mission that's going to come out, what it's going to do. So you can then see, okay, well, we're going to need recon and tech. What's out here? We got a 2 tech right here. We got a 3 recon right here. We have 9 recruitment points. Let's buy both of these guys, right? So you can do cool stuff. So you can kind of see, you know, into the future to plan a little bit, but not too far. You know, I like it. It's really cool. Yeah, I've been having a blast with it. I like the whole hangar aspect of it. Vamp's always coming back. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, you know, I don't need more vehicles, right? Who cares about those? But they can really add to, you know, your successes on the missions. So don't sleep on those, man. And you can tell we kind of got a good mix, right? We got another vehicle. Well, that was it. I'd say we got a good mix, but I don't see too much. We got a sniper rifle. There's a Cobra. Some gear, some other utilities and stuff like that. We did have another utility, another gear. Yeah, so, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. The dice pushed me away. Yeah, I could see that. I did see somebody saying on Board Game Geek, I believe, like they were going to grant themselves like a reroll or something like that. Maybe 1 reroll per turn. 50% can be pretty rough. So you definitely want at times, like especially for story missions, I feel like you just need to set it up that you're going to roll a decent amount more dice over what how many successes you need, or at least have, you know, some rerolls in hand and stuff like that in order to mitigate it. The other side quests and some of these group missions, they're not that big of a deal. So like if we only need 2 and I'm rolling out with 2 regular GIs, they're each rolling 1, you know, wild, I'm not too worried about failing it because it's not going to do anything, right? And I'm still going to be able to use those guys for recruitment points. So I like that aspect. Not everything you fail is going to have some sort of penalty. And I do like that a lot. Cold Snap is great with the ninjas. Yeah, what are the ninjas? I keep seeing ninjas thrown around. What are the ninjas? Like on Board Game Geek, I saw something about the ninjas. New Alliances made a lot of neat changes to the game. Great expansion. All of them are pretty great, though. Yeah, this, honestly, I am going to pick up more expansions for this. I do like it. I like it that much. I am going to get it. Sounds like a blast, Jason. Dice push me away. You can see the next story mission up until the Snowblind changes things big time. In the Cold Snap expansion. Okay. Okay. It's all about the vehicles. Yeah, man. Yeah. Vehicles are pretty badass. There was one, it was like only one Joe could get on it. Here it is, the Ram. So only one Joe. It's like a motorcycle, but +3 recon. And if you have a skill, like if you have advantage with the tank, +2 wild. So it's not bad. You know, if you just want to take out one of these, like the Baroness or something like that, if she was weak against recon, you know, you just rolling in there with 1 leader or something like that. You know, imagining she was weak against, you had advantage with the tank, +3 recon, +2 wild, just from this one individual bike, 5 dice. You got a leader that does something else too, or another Joe that does something. You're rolling a bunch of dice for just 4 successes. So this little guy can be cool, and it only costs 2, so that's not bad at all. Command center, the other vehicles are epic. All right, man, gotta slow down, bro. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I want it. I want it. I'll get it eventually. I want to try to, for 30? Yeah, bro. For 30, absolutely. For 30, for sure. Yeah, that's no question. Mike, you might like this. You might like this one. I mean, it's got that like small card factor feeling of like a Skytear Horde, or some other of these solo deck builders. I know it's not solo only, but it's got that small. It can be fast paced once you start learning the game. But if the dice are throwing you off, I mean that's a huge part of the game, right? There's no real way to get around that. So I don't know. Snake Eyes and the other dude who's on Cobra side. This Storm Shadow. Let's see. Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes. Old Man Snake. Towable assets. Oh, man. Oh. He's a Cobra officer. I'm guessing you mean the Storm Shadow. Yeah, definitely worth 30. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, piss you off when things go wrong. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and we had that. This was an emotional ride. This was an emotional ride. Um, how does this compare to Marvel Champions? I think honestly, if the rule book was better, um, no issues at all with this one. There's just a few clarifications. One being the rulebook doesn't even say what to do with this deck. At first, I shuffled this into the main deck. The service rifles just go off to the side. Um, I didn't know also when you play gear if they had to be like specifically attached to a certain a Joe, but they don't. I've been playing that way the whole time. You just attach them; they're coming on to there. And the biggest thing that I was spending most of my time on, research wise, was if you're playing solo, when does end of turn effects happen? It's crazy on Board Game Geek. There's like multiple different threads. People are saying different things. And what's confusing is one of the guys that stated end of turn doesn't happen after this one. It only happens after 2 was a lead playtester. But then that lead playtester was on the Discord and he was asking with the designer, and it turned out it was just an easy miscommunication, and the actual way it was intended, and I have pictures and stuff that I downloaded and stuff, but the designer did clarify end of turn effects happen at the end of every turn. I know that sounds silly, but people were thinking because it's solo, you kind of get like a little bonus by the end of turn effects not triggering at every time, but still start of turn effects did. It was really wild, and you'll even see some playthroughs online doing it differently as well. So sure enough, the way it works, all phases, exactly like you see on this card, happen every turn for the solo player, except for the end of round phase. You just have 2 turns. One turn you do start phase to end phase of the turn, flip this start phase to end phase of the turn, and then you do end of round phase. Once you get that, and I mean, if you're on the Discord, Jason, if you get the game, we could definitely help you out. But I don't think it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. And I also think, like some of these things, like I was saying, comms going forward. Uh, this says discard 1 uncovered card, so one of these in the lineup, and replace it, or target teammate with 3 or fewer cards in hand draws 1 card. This was clarified even on solo. This can't be used on you. I'm using it. Going forward, I'm using this on myself. I don't care. This is just kind of an annoying card. I like the ability to play both ways. The card gets a little bit stronger, but it's still not overpowered. I mean, just drawing an additional card. So I'm going to use it that way. And some of these other effects, like we were talking about, the 2 vehicles in the hangar. There was that one card I had. Which was it? There was with 2 vehicles are in the hangar. Here. our leader, Flint. So when we went on a mission, we took out a vehicle. You know, say we took out the All Striker. We have 2 vehicles in the hangar. We took out the All Striker with Flint. Flint's ability is if there are 2+ transports in the hangar, +2 wild skill, and target player draws 1 card. We did have 2 vehicles in the hangar, so would we, in order to take effect of this, would we need 3 vehicles in the hangar? So now we have to have 2 left over. I think going forward, I'm going to play the way Michael was saying. I'm going to use this as, like, if there were 2 vehicles in the hangar. Like, there's one here on the board and here. Not like if this guy was, you know, down here, but if he's still in play. Yeah, if they're doing it right, and that's the thing. Some playthroughs I was seeing, they were just doing it differently, and honestly, by no fault of them. I mean, when it comes to board games, everybody's gonna miss different rules, and you know, miss the same rule. But it doesn't help if the rule book is unclear, or even if, you know, you go on Board Game Geek and people are saying one thing, but it turns out later on, you know, the designer clarified, no, it's not that way. So you could go online, spend some research, find answers, think that's the correct way. Designer later clarifies that's the wrong way, and now you're playing wrong kind of the whole time. But I guess at the end of the day, still to that, if you wanted to play only, you know, the end of turn effects happen every 2 turns, what's stopping you? You know, whatever's going to make it more fun for you. And the rule book even clarifies kind of that, you know, that as well. It says that end of turn and end of round effects only happen on this side. But then the designer later clarified. So, I mean, whatever you want to do, as long as it's fun for you. That's why I'm going to do the comms switch. That's why I'm going to do this switch, because it's more fun for me. I think it makes it a little bit more fun without, like, you know, breaking the game. As you can see, the game's still hard enough, right? 50% chance with the dice. Sometimes the cards just don't line up. Some of these complications are pretty brutal. We got lucky with some of the complications as well, but yeah, overall it's just fun. It's really fun. Pick it up in a few expansions too. Yeah, it's solid, man. It is solid. Even with those, that much research, I mean, it didn't put me up. It didn't put me off, but I was starting to get like frustrated because I was, like I said, I was finding multiple threads, and then sure enough, I found that. So check out their Discord. I wrote a little description in the description here, a little, you know, section about going to their Discord, and the designer did clarify. But it's the Renegade Games Discord. Go there. You have to select that you're interested in like the G.I. Joe series, but once you do, they have a pinned section in that channel. Go there, and then you'll see a round structure breakdown, and then you'll also see the designer clarifying that. So it is there. They have it in the pinned section on the Discord channel. It is 100% legit. But yeah, I was starting to get frustrated doing all that research on it, and I couldn't find an answer, but I was just happy I did. But even if not, even if I played it, and it just makes more sense to me. It just makes more sense. End of turn after each turn. It just more thematic. But yeah, definitely worth it for $30 too. No question. No question at all. A lot of fun. There's 2 missions, but like we said, there's multiple, like even for the stage 1, for mission 1, you're going to have different cards that come out each time. So even mission 1 itself is going to be different each time. And I mean, there's tons to explore in this base game alone. And then I think are there 4 expansions? There's at least 3. There's what we were talking about, the Cold Snap, there's the New Alliances, and I know there's at least 1 more. I don't know if there's 4 or if they announced it or something. My Little Pony next year, right, bro? I don't think so, dude. Thanks for the stream, Andrew. Had a great Tuesday night hanging out with the crew. Freddie, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you. So effing complex, yeah. Sometimes, man, I start with playthroughs and then I read the rule books. 3 expansions, okay. And then I'll read the rule book, and then the rule book will make a little bit more sense. Sometimes I do it the other way around. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling when I'm like reading the rule book. Sometimes I'll open up a rule book and I'll just go, I can't do this right now, but I could watch a video about it. Upcoming campaign expansion. Ooh, later this year. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely. So what's the verdict? Alliances next. Cold Snap next. I mean, just assume eventually I'll get it all, but just for what's next. For what's next. I'd like to play this a little bit more before I get the next expansion. Explore Mission 2, explore this a little bit more. You know, play like I was just mentioning a few times. It's fun. It's fun. And even within this, they do have cards to make it even harder. Expert mode. Right, so you can do these, I believe you just shuffle these and just choose one. And then now you just play with this all game. Cobra officers have +1 difficulty. So you can make it even harder if you want to. Sever the Shadows, New Alliance. Missions have an order, so to say. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, I'll check them out. Thanks, guys. Well, cool. I think we'll call it here, 11:30, 2 hours 40 for the stream. Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. This was a blast, man. An emotional roller coaster, right? It's just ups and downs galore. Dice cooperating, not cooperating. What you doing? Joe's acting up, right? Vehicles getting destroyed in front of my face. I'm crying. Pull themselves back up. Got it. Got the victory. But yeah. So it's cool. I really like this game. Highly recommend it. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Definitely worth $30 for sure. So yeah, that's going to be it. Guys, thank you so much for spending your Tuesday with me. If you haven't yet, please click the like button. Seriously helps out the channel. And if you want to support even more, I do have a link to the Patreon page below. Sign up, get access to the Discord. We have a great old time on there. And then also, Friday is going to be Company of Heroes. I gotta like relearn a bunch of stuff for it. There's an updated rule book on the Discord I gotta check. So, gonna be learning that the next few days. That's gonna be on Friday. Another solo mission. That should be a lot of fun too. So yeah. And hopefully I don't miss too many rules on that one. But yeah. Good stream, bro. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it, man. It was fun. Thanks, homies. Go Joe. Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night. Good rest of your week. Till next time, grab some brews, play some games. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, guys.